Hello, my name is Rozier, and of course you know me, the process doctor, and I started a couple of days ago, put some of my older videos back up on LinkedIn. And I had a couple of people private message me and ask me, Ronnie, why should we even waste our time talking to you? We've hired trainers in the past, come in for 2 or 3 days, pay them a lot of money, and didn't see no long-term results. Well, I can tell you this. If they were there for 2 or 3 days, maybe a week at the most, they probably weren't sales trainers. They were probably motivational speakers. Big difference. Now, for you folks out who are motivational speakers, get all twisted. You do a great service. You do a great job. A lot of great motivational speakers out there. Okay, and they can come to your dealership and get people pumped up for a short period of time. But they didn't train anybody how to sell a car. They didn't train your managers how to manage people. They didn't train your GM how to manage managers. That's an art form within itself. If you've ever tried to manage a team of managers, it's work, you know. But that's the difference. When you hire someone, whether you hire me, that's your decision, that's your business. But find out something about them, their history. If they've only been in the car business for 4 or 5 years, they are not qualified to be a trainer. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care if they sold 100 cars a month for 5 years. They're not qualified to train salespeople. I'm sorry. I've been doing this now for 34 years. I still don't know it all. I learn something new every day. When I'm in a dealership, I learn from the detail people. I've learned so many things over the years from detail people, especially about cars, the appearance of cars and praising cars and stuff. In 1992, I got some of the best advice from a detail manager, an older gentleman. Just to give you a quick story, I had appraised the car the day before, sent to the cycle, used car check, sent to detail. I go out and make my walk around the dealership lot that day. I see this car, and oh my God, there's a dent in the side about the size of my hand. And we had sold 20 cars that day, the day we traded for it. I just missed it. And he said, Mr. Hotshot, let me give you some good advice. And this is going to be a little crude for some of you, but get over it. He said, appraising a car, son, is like making love to a woman. And I said, what do you mean? He said, take your hand and touch every inch of the body of that car, one side to the other, front to bottom. And you won't make mistakes like that again. That's what you got to do a woman. Now, that's a little crude in this day and age, I know that, but that's just an analogy that I use. I use a lot of teachings how to do it. Because it's true. And you know what? It took me an extra 30 seconds to appraise the car to slow down, to make that time. And I did. I do it, I have it, So, but the point of the story is I learned something from somebody who's a detail manager on how to appraise a car. Made me a much better used car manager because now I'm looking for things when I buy cars at the auction, when I used to before this whole simulcast thing got going on. You had to walk around cars, look at it. I do that. Made very few mistakes buying cars. Made very few mistakes appraising cars after that. Did I make a few? Yeah, absolutely. Everybody makes mistakes. That's not it. But to get back to the original question, I am a sales and management trainer. I'm not a motivational speaker. I can be, but that's not my mission here today. Mission here is to answer the questions of what's the difference, why should I waste your time even talking to me? Yes, hiring a true training consultant can be expensive. Whether it's for sales or service, I specialize in sales, I don't do service. Per se, I can help you out in service, but that's not my forte. But sales management training, sales training is my forte. Because the reason being, you know what? I was trained the right way. When I started this business in 1986, we had to take a 2 weeks class before we could even go on the floor and sell cars. Yes, we took all of our factory tests. We weren't as many as are today, of course, but we had to go through this class and we had to pass it. And we had to pass it, I mean, everything, every topic, meet and greet, we had to pass it. Fact finding, we had to pass it. Presentation, walk around, demonstration, we had to pass these tests to be able to go sell a car. That is almost non-existent anymore today. It's so sad. I go into dealerships over the past, I would say 15, 20 years. And whether I'm a manager, GM or GSM, or I'm a consultant, and you start talking to people, because first of all, you have to talk to people, find out something about them. And you ask them, okay, what kind of training have you had? And they look at you like you have two heads, and like, well, is there something wrong? Sir, I've never had any formal training. I come in, they sign me up to take all these tests at the factory. I took about 2 days to 3 days to pass them. Spent probably 30 minutes with the sales manager on meet and greet, and that was it. And now they're fussing at me because I'm only selling 5 or 6 cars a month. My grosses are low, I admit that, but I've never been trained to sell a car. Wow, really? When you go talk to the sales manager, well, so-and-so here, I'm just trying to get some information here, but he says he was never formally trained. Well, what's there to train about? You meet people, you talk to them, you sell them a car. It's pretty simple. No, it's not. But anyway, that's what you have in your dealership today, folks. Not going to spend a lot of time, because only you can make that decision. If you see that you need help, contact me, we'll talk about it. I'm not going to bug you. If you call me or email me, I will respond back to you, but I'm not going to keep calling you, hey man, let's rock and roll, blah, blah, blah. I don't do that. Because I have a firm belief in life. My mother and father always told me, if people don't want help, you can't help them. But if you do, if you recognize you need help, email me, processdoctor@yahoo.com, or call me 484-881-2407. Go to my website, processdoctor.net. Contact me through there. Look at what I have on there. It's just a very simple website. It's not elaborate. But a lot of you can benefit from what I can offer you, what I can do for you. And this video doesn't give me time. That's why I like people to let's email back and forth, let's talk. Let's get some information gathering before we start talking. Because I am not those guys, I'm not going to try to sell you the first time I talk to you my services. My services are expensive. That's just a fact, okay? So if cost is a big concern for you, then don't contact me, because I don't do that whole negotiating thing. I don't. There's a negotiating part in life, I understand that. That's what we teach us to negotiate. But for my services and my skills, I don't negotiate. It is what it is. So anyway, you have a good day. God bless America. If you think you need help, contact me. You have a great day. Bye-bye.